everyone. I'm joined with Damien Blake, who is the owner, chairman, and manager of AFC Farnham Vets. So I just wanted to get you on here, just talk about your team. Obviously, like you said, you're moving division. How did you go last season? What was it like?
We were under a different banner last year. I won't tell you the name of the club, so I don't want to give them too much publicity. But yeah, we had two teams last year. First team won their league. Reserves won their league as well, but it was sort of like null and void. So it's what it is at the minute. But yeah, that's where we were at. And the first team went unbeaten all season in the league, and reserves only lost one or two games, I think it was as well. So not bad, to be honest.
And what league was that you played in?
We play in the Farnham District League, which is in Surrey,
Okay.
just south of Guildford. So, yeah, that's where we're at.
And obviously, football at the moment has been stopped. So how are you coping in mentally and physically at the moment?
Hence why we moved clubs, so I could set a new one up and keep me busy and, keep me out the wife's hair and, yeah.
And the rest of the lads, are they all keeping well?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, we got sort of 3 or 4 different WhatsApp groups for the different teams, and they're just, things carry on as normal to a certain degree via WhatsApp groups, don't they? So,
So like you just said, unbeaten first team. It's quite a big sort of statement you've made there, of going unbeaten for a whole season.
Yeah, 12 league games, 12 unbeaten. I think we're in 3 cups, got knocked out of a couple of cups, but one of them was a non-Vets Cup, so we're playing against youngsters. And the other ones were teams above us, which was to be expected. And then we actually went all pre-season, all 8 games unbeaten as well. So it's not too bad. And
So I don't know what a defeat tastes like at the moment. Just keep winning all your games.
only in the cups. But we only enter the Mickey Mouse Cup. So next season we've actually entered the FA Sunday Cup.
Oh, okay. So that'll be a good test.
Which is
see where you actually
the national one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice long away trip somewhere up north.
Yeah, be all right weekend away then, isn't
it? So just obviously based on last season and 2 years you've been together, what's the best game you've ever played in?
It was probably last season we played Alton Town Vets away in a cup game. We were 4-1 down at half time. We normally play 3-5-2 and we decided to go 4-4-2 that day with a bit of tactics involved. And we just couldn't play 4-4-2 and we were 4-1 down at half time. So we changed it back to 3-2. 15 minutes left. We won it 5-4, thankfully. So, yeah.
So as a manager, you said you changed the formation there. Is that a regular thing you do, or is that just because of that game situation? It was
No. We predominantly play 3-5-2. Went 4-4-2 against Alton because they're quite a good team, and we know what they're like. But yeah.
And then, so I'm guessing you guys train. How often do you train?
We trained once a week up till it all kicked off until the pretty much end of March. Some of the lads don't know, but next season we're actually training 2 days a week. So this is the first they probably have heard of it if they're watching. So yeah, we're going to train twice a week because we've got 3 teams. So 64 blokes signed on for next season now.
And what's your training sort of like? Is it do you get a lot of fitness going, or is it mainly like technical?
Predominantly, the numbers were a bit low with one team last year, so we only sort of did 5-a-side. But this year we did pre-season. This year we're going to do pre-season, but Diggers, who's my assistant manager, won't let any of the lads kick a ball for the first 3 weeks.
Oh, that's gonna you'll get like 2 people that train them.
No, to be fair, we had quite a few, to be honest, and he puts them through the bleep test and things like that. And these are blokes that are 35 plus, so they're still turning up to do their bit of fitness and get involved and enjoy it that way.
I guess when you do go back, you probably won't mind doing all the fitness work when you've been out for so long. It'd be nice to see everyone again.
So we've done a couple of WebEx meetings and things, and some of the lads are looking a bit chunky, if I'm honest. And there's a few that have put on a bit of weight through beer and God knows what else.
So you've moved league. So what is the aim for next season then? Where do you see yourself finishing and competing?
We've been moved up one division because we won the league. Teams that are in our league, one of the teams we beat 8-0 in the Hampshire Cup last year. And we beat 2 of the others in there as well. So in cups, there's no reason why we shouldn't really be storming the league, if I'm honest, with those results. Yeah.
So you've got quite high expectations of your team next season then?
Yeah, we've added sort of 4 or 5 really good new players that are still playing combined counties on a Saturday. So thankfully there's some quality been added in.
And so on a game, obviously you only had one team last year, but how many sort of squad players did you have? Did you have a lot of players signed on, or did you just have a sort of a core team?
We had sort of 18. Some weeks, some people weren't available. Some people couldn't commit every week. So it varied between sort of like 14 to 16, 17. So that was the sort of average.
And are you quite a sociable
numbers.
team? Like go out for events and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah. Go. We had 3 or 4 socials events last year. Every Sunday we'd be in the pub for an hour or 5 or 6 or 7 hours. Some days it turned into sort of like kicking out time on a Sunday night. So yeah.
I guess it just depends what games are on TV, don't it? It depends what times you hit the pub.
To be fair, most of the vets it doesn't matter. I think they just like the Sundays so they can get out and have a couple of beers and get away from the Dragons indoors.
So we're just going to do a little quiz on your team now. So it'll just be a few questions, and you'll just have to answer with a player that you think fits that category. Okay?
Yep, no problem at all.
So our first one, most technically gifted.
Nathan Courts, but it's only normally for 7 minutes a game because he just wanders around for the other 82, doesn't do a lot, and he'll just do one thing, and that'll be it. And then you that's what you get with him. Yep.
Worst dressed on a night out.
Worst dress on a night out? Probably, I don't know, on what night out? It's probably match day. It's probably Warren Henderson because he turns up in leopard-proof pants every week and loves to show them off. So that's probably his thing, yeah.
Worst banter?
Worst banter? Probably Dean Marsh, if I'm honest. His wife's got him in her pocket most of the time. She's not allowed to say a lot. Has to go home early on a curry night, things like that. So, yeah, he's not allowed out much, bless him, so he doesn't get to say much.
Most powerful, so who can hit the ball the hardest?
Probably Craig Fripp, if I was honest. There was one scenario this season, back pass free kick. He put the keeper in the back of the net with the ball. That was how, he's got a fair shot on him, so, yeah.
Quickest?
Quickest is probably James or Javier, who play wide. But this year there's a new lad, Grimesy, and Matt Mooney come in, who are also pretty, got the legs on them.
Strongest?
Strongest, probably captain, Robbie Dyer, bit of a nutter. If he's not heading and tackling, he's probably wanting to kill our team if they're not doing what they should be. But yeah, he's just all-round top guy, leads, bit of a fruitcake.
Can't really complain about that. And the biggest moaner?
No. Probably Craig Fripp, the same guy who's got the hardest shot. Always moaning if the ball's not to his feet because he's probably 19, 20 stone, doesn't do a lot of running. If it's not his feet, moans like hell. Yep.
And the hardest worker in training?
Hardest worker in training? Training. Probably Jamie Diggins, my assistant, to be honest. Just runs and runs and runs and runs.
All right, well, that's all the questions, mate. Thanks for coming on.
No problem at all.
Stay safe and obviously best luck for next season. Hopefully you go up like you said you will.
And you guys.
Cheers, mate.
No problem. Cheers, buddy.